air rights.
Okay.
I'm not sure I know what this is, so I'm intrigued.
Let's just say we have two properties next to each other. One property is a vacant lot being used as a parking lot, which is very lucrative business in New York City. And the other one has a 10-story building. Okay. The guy with the parking lot says, I'm never building a building. I'm making so much money parking cars. I'll sell my rights to build to you. So you can now go 20 stories. And I'm just giving you vague terms here.
Yeah.
There are other requirements that have to be checked to see if you can go 20
Yeah.
stories. So what we see, and it's more common you think, is that the person with the 10-story building will tell will buy from the person that has vacant land his rights to build. And it could be tens of millions of dollars. And now this gentleman or lady can go 20 stories. But then this person can only be a parking lot for eternity. Okay? Great. It's a lawful transaction if it's done the right way. What we have seen is that people did this transaction, and then the person with the parking lot went to an architect and engineer and said, hey, I want to build a 10-story building, without telling him he sold the rights. And they went through the process, and they got a 10-story building approved. Why? If the lawyer doesn't record the right documents against the deeds, there's no way to find out. But if the city of New York, the building department who's approving this application, doesn't ask for the required documentation either, a couple of them sneaked through. And what happened was the city found this out, revoked their certificate of occupancies, and says, no, you can't have this building lawfully. You never can. You have to take it down.
Wow.
And they put in a new law that any time you obtain a new certificate of occupancy or enlarge a building, you have to get this report done to confirm you never sold your rights.
Wow.
In sleepy parts of New York City, like Staten Island, you want to do a small extension to your one-family home. You're required to do this report. It's a couple $100, but it's another expense because they want to check, because all of New York City is all of New York City and all the laws need to be the same. And you have to make sure you're not double dipping.